My name is Ricky Brabec from Mojave Valley, Arizona, and I ride for Monster Energy Honda team. I grew up racing bicycles at a young age, racing BMX. My dad taking me all around, United States, chasing the nationals, took me to my first race. And then from there, kind of just fell in love with the sport, fell in love with riding in the open desert. Where I used to live in Hesperia, we call it Honda Valley. That's where Ty Davis used to ride, and Larry Rossler. And this is the zone, I think, that kind of made me who I am as a racer today. The day that I knew that I was in it, I would say, was probably 2014. I was still a privateer, grabbing a sponsor from here, grabbing a sponsor from here. Rallies are definitely something unique. There's cold weather, there's hot weather, there's rain, freaking snow. The bikes are insane though. They're heavier, they hold way more fuel. They're built for rally and rally purposes only. So, it's made to go long distance. The longevity of it's great, but it's one of those things. If you've never rode one or you've never seen one, it's mind-blowing. Honestly, the best advice, if you want to go race a Dakar rally, stay prepared. And if you think you know what's coming, you have no idea, because before you know it, something's going to come out and bite you.
I'm José Cornejo, better known as Nacho. I'm 29 years old and I'm from Iquique, Chile. I ride for Monster Energy Honda team. I've been with them since 2018. I come from a family that is very passionate about racing, about dirt bikes. My dad owns a mechanic shop since before I was born. So I started riding dirt bikes at 11 years old, started doing motocross, some regional level stuff, then went out to the national Chilean championships and started to make a little name by myself. When Dakar Rally came to Chile and South America, I was around 15, 16 years old. And I started to watch the race closely, and Dakar Rally actually passed through my town. So I'm like, oh, I want to be there one day. I had some friends getting really good sponsors and making it a professional career. That is not something very common in Chile. I was like, well, maybe this is like one of the ways or the little chances I have to make this a professional career. Well, Dakar Rally, it's one or the toughest race in rally racing. It's a really dangerous discipline. It's first a challenge to yourself. Of course, try to be as fast as we can. It's not easy, but it's one of the things that make you fall in love with the discipline. That challenge to yourself, push you to the limits, see how many obstacles can you overcome and still make it to the finish.
My name is Skyler. I'm 31 years old and I come from St. George, Utah in the USA. I ride for the Monster Energy Honda Rally team. I'm really excited because it's like a family also. Everyone treats everyone with respect and everyone has a job to do, and that's the cool thing about rally too, is everyone is so dedicated for a specific goal. I have video and cassette recordings from when I was 4 and 5 years old of my sister actually asking, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And I said, "A motorcycle rider." And so I think I knew what I wanted to do from the moment I was able to swing a leg over a motorcycle. Anyone who says that the Dakar Rally isn't hard is lying, for sure. It's definitely one of the most challenging, difficult events that you could possibly do. Dakar is the #1 place that will beat you to your knees. Everything that they can possibly throw at you, they will. And then to add on top of it, then you have Mother Nature. Yeah, the physical side of things is pretty intense because it's a little bit different as far as athlete standpoint goes, because you're spending 14 hours a day on a bike. And so training is a lot about nutrition, hydration, how can we fuel our bodies, how can we keep our bodies going for that amount of time on the bike. But the road book and the navigation is arguably the most important thing about rally, and so the more you can stick your face in front of a road book and get the seat time, the better. The main challenge for Dakar, I think, is the unknown, and to fight that internal battle of having no idea what you're up against is pretty intense.
My name is Pablo Quintanilla. I'm 36 years old. I'm from Chile and I ride for Monster Energy HRC Rally Team. I ride for this team because it's the best team in the sport. We have the same goal. We want to win. We want to win races. We want to win Dakar, and I think with this team I have all the tools that I need for accomplish this big goal. When I was 5-6, I started because of my big brothers. We went to see a motocross race in Chile, and for sure I love it, and also my big brothers. So they start to push my dad a lot to get the bike. And for one Christmas, my dad gave us a bike, and immediately we start racing. I think it was like when I was 15, 16 years old that I say, okay, this is what I really wanted to do with my life. So when I come back and I start racing again, I start to look at the rally races, and I say, okay, I will try this because I feel I can do it. We train all year for this race. You need to train your body for 2 weeks racing. We race between 7 to 10, 12 hours per day. You sleep maybe 5 hours, 6 hours. There is something inside you that is difficult to explain, but it's like a fire, you know. You want to go for more, you want to go farther, you want to go faster. If somebody came and said to me they want to race at Dakar, the first thing that I would say is that it's a dangerous sport, much dangerous than what you see in the television. It's tough. You need to do it with 100% commitment because the risk is too high, and you really need to be 100% sure that you want to do it.
Hola, me llamo Tosh Marcial y soy de Valencia, España. Piloto para Monster Energy y Honda Team. Yo voy en moto desde los 7 años. Yo empecé con mi tío, él era el motero de la familia. Y por mi cumpleaños mi familia pudo comprarme mi primera moto de campo y ahí empezó todo. Yo desde siempre he querido competir en motos. Siempre con todos los amigos competimos en todo, somos personas muy competitivas y desde el primer momento supe que quería hacer esto. Puedes estar lo más preparado posible, pero una vez llegas al Dakar Rally, lo que crees que no puede pasar, va a pasar. Y tienes que intentar afrontar todos los rectos lo mejor posible. Vas a pasar mucho frío, mucho calor, caídas, pero cuando llegas a la línea de meta, todo eso está recompensado. En esos momentos previos a la carrera, intento dejar la mente en cero. Intento dejar la mente en blanco, no pensar en nada y solo estar concentrado en lo que tienes que hacer, que es pilotar. Y yo creo que es la clave para estar tranquilo y estar concentrado en lo que tienes que hacer. Por supuesto, correr en tu país, para mí en España siempre es un orgullo. Pero la carrera de México fue súper especial para nosotros. Fue mi primera carrera con el equipo, pero también en la que pude hacer mi primer podio en el Campeonato del Mundo de Rally. Fue súper especial.
I'm Adrien from Beveren. I'm 32 years old and I'm racing for Monster Energy Honda Team. I've been riding for many years. But to get the opportunity to ride for HRC was a big chance, I think, as a rider, and to live a dream, to live the dream to ride this bike. I arrived to this by my dad's passion. Probably my parents, both my mom and dad, are telling me that my third word was moto. So it was Papa, Mama, and moto. Dakar is tough. Dakar is so complete, and it's never the same. And there is always a bunch of surprises, you know. It's a permanent focus on navigation, and at the same time you are racing as fast as you can across a desert that no one prepared for you. So I think one of the key of this race is to be adaptable, and also I think physically, mentally, you need a lot of resistance. You need to be patient. Sometimes you're gonna get lost. This doesn't mean the race is over. You have to believe, try to believe always that it's not finished. It's not over until you cross the line, you know. Be focused, respect the desert, respect the Dakar, and be ready for the challenge.